Best laptops. Are you looking for the best laptops? In this video we will look at some of the best laptops on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Apple MacBook Pro 14. Here's a revised version of the sentences. The top laptop we've tested is the Apple MacBook Pro 14, M3, 2023. This high-end mobile workstation boasts a durable build, a compact design, and exceptional battery life. It offers a superb user experience with its sharp 120Hz mini LED display, spacious keyboard, and large, user-friendly touchpad. Powered by Apple's new M3 Pro/Max SoCs, it handles even the most demanding tasks with ease. The new chips deliver improved performance compared to the M2, along with ray tracing and increased memory support up to 128 GB. The display is ideal for color-sensitive tasks like photo and video editing, featuring a wide color gamut and excellent factory calibration. For those who prefer more screen space and don't mind a higher price, the Apple MacBook Pro 16, M3, 2023, is another great option, offering the same features with better-sounding speakers. For a strong Windows alternative, consider the Dell XPS 16, 2024. This 16-inch mobile workstation is larger than its Apple counterpart but also offers a premium experience. It comes equipped with Intel Core Ultra 7 or 9 CPUs, up to an RTX 4070 GPU, 64 GB of RAM, and 4 TB of storage, making it well-suited for resource-intensive tasks like programming and 3D modeling. Unlike the MacBook Pro, the RAM and storage are user-replaceable. Display options include a bright, sharp 4K plus OLED display with full DCI, P3 and Adobe RGB coverage, perfect for color-critical work. The main drawbacks are the keyboard and touchpad. The edge-to-edge keycap design, combined with awkwardly sized keys, like an oversized caps lock, can lead to accidental touches while typing. Additionally, the front deck's single piece of glass makes it difficult to distinguish the touchpad's edges. Number 2. Apple MacBook Air 13. Here's a revised version of the sentences. If you need a laptop primarily for light productivity and media consumption, consider the Apple MacBook Air 13, 2024. This 13.6-inch model is thin, lightweight, and easy to carry, with a solid full aluminum chassis that feels incredibly well-built, just like the Apple MacBook Pro 14, M3, 2024. Using this laptop is a pleasure, thanks to its sharp, bright IPS display, spacious keyboard, and large haptic touchpad. The Apple M3 SoC handles light productivity tasks with ease and can even manage light video editing and 3D graphics. It's also highly power efficient, offering 11 to 12 hours of battery life. The only downside is the limited port selection, with just 2 USB-C/Thunderbolt 3 ports. It can output to 2 external displays, but only when the lid is closed. If you prefer a larger screen, the Apple MacBook Air 15, 2024, is a great option, offering better-sounding speakers, though at a higher price. For Windows users, we recommend the HP Spectre X36014, 2024. Like the MacBook Air, it offers an excellent user experience with its all-aluminum chassis, comfortable keyboard, and responsive touchpad. Unlike the MacBook, this laptop is a 2-in-1 convertible, allowing you to use it as a tablet with touchscreen and pen support. Its 120Hz 2.8K OLED display is sharper and smoother, though slightly dimmer than Apple's Retina display. Additional features include a 4K webcam, support for the latest Wi-Fi 7 standard, and a more extensive port selection, including a USB-A port, 2 USB-C ports, and a 3.5mm mic/headphone jack. Battery life is comparable to the MacBook. Powered by Intel Core Ultra CPUs, this laptop performs similarly to Apple's M3 SoC, making it more than capable of handling general productivity and media consumption. You can also configure this laptop with up to 32 GB of RAM and up to 2 TB of user-replaceable storage. Number 3. HP Pavilion Aero 13. Here's a revised version of the sentences. Our mid-range recommendation is the HP Pavilion Aero 13, 2024, a 13-inch ultra-portable laptop. It offers configurations with AMD's Zen 4 Ryzen CPUs, which are well suited for light productivity tasks and can handle moderately demanding workloads such as programming. You can choose between an FHD Plus and a QHD Plus IPS display, both of which are bright enough to reduce glare in well-lit environments. The laptop includes a 1440p webcam with facial recognition for quick logins and a broad selection of ports, including 4 USBs and a true HDMI 2.1 port. Its battery life is impressive, lasting around 10 hours with light use, and it charges via USB-C, eliminating the need for a proprietary charger. However, the build quality is a noticeable step down compared to our higher-end picks and is the main trade-off for its more budget-friendly price. The aluminum and plastic chassis flexes noticeably, and the overall feel of the device is somewhat hollow and cheap. Additionally, the finish is prone to scratches from everyday use. Another minor issue is the touchpad, which is plastic and doesn't handle continuous inputs well, such as dragging and dropping items over long distances. Number 4. ASUS Vivobook 16M1605. The best budget laptop we've tested is the ASUS Vivobook 16M1605, 2023. This 16-inch ultra-portable is well built for its price and remains relatively lightweight for its size, making it easy to carry. It can be configured with an AMD Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 7 CPU, which are more than capable of handling productivity tasks such as text processing, web browsing, spreadsheets, and video playback. The laptop comes with 8 GB of RAM soldered onto the motherboard and an additional SODIMM slot, so you can upgrade to 16 GB if needed by choosing an 8 GB model and adding more memory yourself. Battery life is decent at around 8 hours with light use, but you might need to plug it in for a quick charge depending on your workload. Overall, this model offers a good user experience. It features a spacious full-size keyboard with a numpad, useful for number-heavy work, and a large, responsive touchpad. It includes Wi-Fi 6E, a fingerprint sensor for quick logins, and a decent range of ports, 3 USB-A ports, a USB-C port, and an HDMI port. However, the USB-C port does not support video output, so you'll need to use the HDMI port to connect an external display. Our main concern with this laptop is the display. While its 1080p resolution is sharp enough for this screen size, the screen is quite dim, reaching only 250 candelas per square meter of brightness, which can make it difficult to see in well-lit environments. Additionally, its narrow color gamut makes the display look a bit washed out.
Number 5. Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3i Chromebook 14. The Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3i Chromebook 14, 2023, is our top pick for a budget laptop. This compact model is ideal for simple tasks such as text processing, web browsing, and video playback. The Core i3 configuration, which includes an FHD display, 8 GB of RAM, and 128 GB of storage, is frequently discounted by Lenovo. If your needs are very light, the less expensive models with Intel N100 or N200 CPUs and or 4 GB of RAM are sufficient, but they may struggle with multitasking. For the display, opt for the 1080p touch-sensitive IPS panel instead of the 768p TN display. The 1080p panel offers sharper images, better viewing angles, and improved color reproduction. However, the keyboard feels somewhat mushy, and the touchpad is small and occasionally unresponsive. On the positive side, the 1080p webcam is surprisingly good for a budget Chromebook. The battery life is impressive, lasting around 13 hours with light use, and it charges via USB-C. Keep in mind that Chrome OS is limited in terms of applications, so make sure you can accomplish everything you need through a Chrome browser or Android apps. Number 6. Microsoft Surface Pro 8. The best 2-in-1 tablet we've tested is the Microsoft Surface Pro 8, 2021. This versatile device excels as both a tablet and a laptop for home use. You can easily detach the keyboard for portability or to save space, such as on a kitchen counter, and reattach it when you need to type. Its 3:2 display offers sharp visuals, sufficient brightness to reduce glare, and a 120 Hz refresh rate for smoother pen input. The tablet also features a high-quality 1080p webcam and a Windows Hello IR camera for quick logins. The keyboard provides a comfortable typing experience, though it must be purchased separately, as does the stylus. The battery life is around 7 hours with light use, but the compact power adapter and the ability to charge via USB-C/Thunderbolt 4 ports are convenient. While the Surface Pro 8 is a 2021 model, you can also find the newer Surface Pro 9, which offers faster Intel 12th Gen processors. The Surface Pro 9 is more readily available, but if you don't need the performance boost, the Surface Pro 8 often comes at a lower price due to its age. Microsoft has also announced the Surface Pro 11 with ARM-based SoCs, which we have purchased and will review soon, so stay tuned for our insights. Number 7. Dell Alienware M18 Air 2. The Dell Alienware M18 Air 2, 2024, is the best gaming laptop we've tested. This 18-inch powerhouse offers an exceptional and immersive gaming experience. You can choose between a 480 Hz FHD Plus panel for smoother motion and better responsiveness or a 165 Hz QHD Plus IPS panel for a sharper image, depending on your budget and preference. The laptop comes with two keyboard options, one featuring scissor switches and the other with low-profile, clicky Cherry MX mechanical switches. It is extremely well built but is bulky and heavy, making it less suitable for portable use. The Alienware M18 Air 2 offers high-performance configurations with 14th Gen Intel Core i7 or i9 CPUs and discrete NVIDIA GPUs, including up to the GeForce RTX 4090 Mobile. It handles the latest AAA titles effortlessly, though it does get hot and noisy under heavy load, which is typical for this class of hardware. The laptop supports up to 64 GB of RAM and 8 TB of storage, both of which are user-replaceable. For online gaming, it supports the latest Wi-Fi 7 standard and includes an Ethernet port. Additionally, it offers a variety of ports for your peripherals, 2 USB-A ports, 3 USB-C ports, 2 with Thunderbolt 4 support, an HDMI 2.1 port for 4K 120 Hz output, a mini DisplayPort, and an SD card reader. Number 8. ASUS TUF Gaming S16 Advantage Edition. Gaming laptops are often pricey, with high-end models reaching over $2,000, $3,000, or even $4,000. However, if you're working with a tighter budget, the ASUS TUF Gaming S16 Advantage Edition, 2023, is a great alternative. This all-AMD laptop provides a smooth gaming experience at 1080p or 1440p for demanding AAA games. Priced around $1,000, it features a Ryzen 7 7735HS processor, an AMD Radeon RX 7600S GPU, a 165 Hz FHD Plus display, 16 GB of RAM, and 512 GB of storage. The IPS panel offers a fast response time for clear images with minimal ghosting during fast action and supports a variable refresh rate to reduce screen tearing. However, it doesn't get very bright, so it's best suited for darker or moderately lit rooms. The S16 has a solid build quality, with a spacious, albeit somewhat mushy, keyboard, Wi-Fi 6 connectivity, and a comprehensive port selection including a true HDMI 2.1 port and an Ethernet port. The SSD is quick, reducing game loading times, but 512 GB may feel limited given the size of modern games. Fortunately, the SSD is user-replaceable, and there's an additional M.2 slot for an extra drive. The memory is also upgradable. While thermal throttling isn't an issue, the laptop does get hot and noisy. Battery life is about an hour during gaming, which is typical, but it lasts nearly 13 hours with light use, making it suitable for general productivity tasks. Just be prepared for the bulk and weight of the 16-inch model, which is close to 5 pounds.